But first, Haiti. Videographer Mike O'Connell and I recently flew out of Pope Air Force Base to Haiti for a same-day relief mission. The mission began like many others, carrying crew and cargo. But when the C-130 cargo plane returned to the United States, it carried a very special group of orphan children. 3 weeks after the first catastrophic quake rocks the tiny Caribbean nation of Haiti, U.S. relief efforts continue to be deployed from Pope Air Force Base.
You're literally the pebble, you're a pebble in the pond. What you do is going to have an effect for a long period of time.
On the flight we accompanied were members of the 95th Civil Affairs Brigade from Fort Bragg. They're a highly specialized group on a 3-month mission to help Haiti get back on its feet.
Right now the mission in Haiti is dealing with the assessing phase and then synchronization, coordination. Our end state and our end goal is to have a country sustainable, to sustain itself so that eventually they don't need us, they don't need any other type of foreign military or hopefully any other type of foreign aid. You want to get them up on their feet.
The plane is cold, noisy, and there's not a lot of wiggle room. Some of the crew try to catch up on sleep. Around 10 a.m., we make a stop.
We're at MacDill Air Force Base right now in Tampa, Florida. We have to make a quick stop to refuel. Partially it's because the weight of this cargo, there's about 22,000 pounds of food, of liquid. This plane can actually carry much more. But because there's no refueling opportunities in Haiti, most of these planes have to stop somewhere in the area to make sure they can get there and back.
As we approach the capital of Haiti, Port-au-Prince, next to our craft, there are half a dozen other planes flying in the same direction. In the water, countless relief ships approach the port, including the USS Comfort. We circle around 3 times for about 20 minutes before we're given the okay to land. Those on prior flights say initially the wait was much longer.
The first mission, though, they were circling around for almost 4 hours versus, 3 times is not very many times to circle around.
Once on the ground, the crew moves quickly into action, unloading the equipment and supplies. The airport is a frenzy of activity. There are planes, armed personnel, relief workers, and military and non-military vehicles zigzagging all over the runway. Refugees sit in rows under tents to avoid the blazing sun. They wait patiently for their turn to get on a plane. The small airport's terminal is condemned, so there's nowhere else to wait but outside. Soon we are informed that the aircraft will be carrying passengers back to the United States, 45 orphans and 10 civilians accompanying them. What's the state of mind of these children?
I think they're really excited. They're sweet. They're excited. They're looking at airplanes and a lot of happiness. No real fear. Maybe some exhaustion, but not fear.
We tried to speak to some of the children. Many don't speak English and understandably were overwhelmed by all the commotion.
My name is Fabrice Lafrance.
And where are you from?
Fabrice Lafrance.
Some of the children lost their families in the earthquake. Others come from orphanages and have been in line to be adopted by families in the United States.
From Miami, where are they going?
Hopefully to their families.
All over the country?
I think they're all over the place. We've seen Utah, Colorado, a lot of eager families hoping to get their hands on their new babies.
And because of the quake, it's been expedited.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Like this father from Florida, many have been waiting for years for the adoption process to go through.
Yeah, just dealing with all the bureaucracy of the Haitian government and just, it's just been a long process.
What is it like to finally get through your children?
It's been quite the adventure. It's a long time coming. It's this particular trip has been incredibly exhausting, but it's well worth it to have knowing that our children are coming home.
Bit of relief?
Oh yeah, as soon as I step foot on that plane, I know that we're going, because it's been a really chaotic trip.
Before boarding the aircraft, U.S. and Haitian officials reviewed documents and discussed details of the orphans' departure. Others, like ICE Supervisor Mackie Spear, offer the children a safe place to rest.
She doesn't look like she wants to let go of you.
I think she's pretty comfortable. I think she feels kind of safe right now.
And for a while, the children can rest knowing they are in safe hands. But there are a lot of unknowns ahead and thousands who still need to be rescued.
How do you feel about all the children that don't get this opportunity?
That's a tough nut to crack. You can only help so many, so you help those you can, and you wish for the best for the rest.
After less than 2 hours on the ground and more than 12 hours after the mission started in Fayetteville, the air crew of the C-130 prepared the craft to carry their newest cargo, 45 Haitian orphaned children to their new home, the United States.
What do you want to say to the troops, to Americans who getting you out here?
Thank you.
In Part 3, watch as the orphan children land in Miami, and we debrief with Colonel James Johnson, commander of the 43rd Airlift Wing and installation commander at Pope Air Force Base. We talk about the historic nature of Operation Unified Response. Also, read more about the behind-the-scenes story of our trip to Haiti on my blog at unctvreports.blogspot.com. And if you missed any part of this series, we will have it online a bit later. Just go to unctv.org/ncnow where you'll find links.